Hey, good evening, Skype Flat Stories. Hoop het gaan goed samen met jullie. I've got the gentleman in the studio with me. His name is Ismail. He's the author of this book called The Ugly American. It's a Cape Flat sad reality. It's a book that he wrote and he will explain more to us. I've read the book, but I don't want to give away too much. But the book is about a young boy who had a life, who had to make a life changing decision and grew up on the Cape Flats. His mother can also be viewed in the book as the abuser. But if you read the book and you follow it, you also see that his mother is the one that didn't give up on him. His mother was the one that actually believed in him, you know. And the nice thing about the book is it speaks about us, our challenges, and what we're going through. So I would like to actually introduce him to you guys. His name is Ismail, and we're gonna chat with him and just hear more about the book and his story. Just add him quickly. There we go. Hi, good evening, Ismail. How are you tonight? Ismail, are you there? We had a bit of a technical issue early on. He will join us now. Just give us 1 minute. I don't know. The Wi-Fi seems to be a bit crap, but the book is, about his life, um, or the reality, and he speaks about everything. Absent fathers. He speaks about alcohol. He speaks about the average things that we face on the Cape Flats. And I started reading the book. I didn't finish it, and I don't want to give away too much. This is the type of books that we need to have in the bookshops. The type of books that we need to advertise, and it's a testimony. It's a testimony to many of our young people. And actually, he actually ends the his dedication. In addition, parents and guardians can learn how to protect their children from the evils of the street. And I think that's what the book are for. That is why we have the book. I'm not waiting for you, but let me just go through the book. There's a lot of things that he actually speaks on. Here we go. There's a lot of things that he actually speaks on, and it's things that we face on a daily basis.
I
Hey, how's it? Can you hear me?
understand.
Okay, just do me a favor. Just switch off your cameraman, and then we can start again. I'm gonna switch mine also off. Hey, he's a good guy. A neighbor know him. Yeah. Okay, we are losing him a bit there. Okay, just switch off your camera for me, please, Ismail, if you can hear me. We have a bit of a networking issue, but it seems to go away and come back again. So he will chat with us now. Just give him a few seconds. On the Cape Flats, there are many gangs, right? There are many gangs out there, and he actually mentions a few of the gangs. And I actually want to ask him a question. Ismail, just switch off your camera for me if you can, please, man. Maybe the connection will be a bit faster. Okay, let me just put my one on. You know, um, as I'm reading this book, and remember, we all grew up with family members that were gangsters. We all grew up. I mean, I have family members. I'm not. It's not the same to actually say these things. A lot of people feel, that they don't want to talk about that side. But we all make choices in life. We all are responsible for our choices that we make, and we all have to live with it. It's many years ago when I had to learn about your choices has consequences, and that is the thing. It's the hard thing. Some of us we choose to work hard, and I'm not saying gangsters don't want to work. I'm just saying that we make the wrong choices, and most of these choices are because of peer pressure. Um, I mean, I speak to family members, that's also on drugs and things like that. A lot of people use drugs and alcohol and gangsterism as an escape mechanism, and that's actually what I pick up in here at as well. He speaks about the things. There we go. Ismail, can you hear me now? Ismail, I actually wanted him to speak. If I
Hi
can't
there, can
speak
you
to
hear
him tonight,
me?
I'll definitely schedule this then for tomorrow night.
Can you hear
I'll
me?
go to his place and then we can have a chat there. Because we need to speak about this book. This book is life changing. It's a book that. Ismail, there we go. There we go. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Awesome, awesome. Ismail, tell us more about your book. Tell us
Hello?
more about your book.
Hello, can you hear me?
Let's do this. We can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you 100%. Can you tell us more about your book?
Hello?
Just do something here quickly. Ismail,
Hello?
can you hear me now?
Can you hear me? Quiz
Yeah, I can hear you.
about that life
Yes, I can
journey
hear
of
you.
the day that
Mm-hmm. Okay. You can speak, but tell
I
us,
can hear
what
you.
inspired you to write the book?
Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you 100%.
Just want to say good evening to you and everybody who has come to
Ismail, tell me,
listen to this interview. I just want to say good evening.
good evening,
I just
Ismail.
wanted to say that when we went on a
Ismail, tell
journey with
us,
Jesus,
where did
and that
this
is
start?
where everything actually starts, is that when we make the wrong choice, are you there, Stan?
Okay, I can't hear him. I actually went on my phone now to go check if we can hear him. I
The
think what I'm
interview
going to
is
do
in
is,
the dining room.
is it in the dining room? Okay.
Stan,
Can the audience hear him? Just let me know if you guys can hear him. Otherwise, I will schedule it for tomorrow. I will go to him.
nothing we because I can hear you for a second and then it's just gone. Now we'll have to do break everything now.
Okay. So I'll just say then we can't hear. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, Ismail, I'm gonna have to schedule this for tomorrow night. I'm gonna come to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna meet you somewhere. We need to speak about this book. It's important. Even if we have to be in a car, I will go buy data and I will come to you tomorrow after 6 o'clock. I will come to you and we will do the
Yeah.
live interview with myself and you in a car.
Okay.
Is that fine? Because we're gonna have to
Okay.
tell them it's just,
No problem with me.
it actually cuts out, man. But just speak quickly. I just want to hear now. It sounds a bit better.
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
because the book is actually about the choice that that young boy had to make.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Big change in his life that brought everything about. You understand?
Mm-mm.
And
Yeah.
he didn't know what to do. And then he got involved in the gangs, and from there, the wrong choices just continued. You understand?
Mm-mm.
Because now we entered a life where the more worse you are, the better you are, and the
Mm-mm.
more accolades you achieve at the end of the day. You understand?
Mm-mm.
So when we look at the roles the gangs are playing in our communities, it is like the role models for our kids. It is the only way of life that they actually know at the end of the day. Because most of the people that make it in life, what we do is we move out of Mitchell's Plain, we move out of Menenberg, we move out of Bontier. We don't live there and show them, you know what, there are other choices that can bring you better results.
Yeah.
And I think the, this book really speaks to the people about that, and also try to teach them how to be with their kids. Don't fall into this.
Mm-mm. Okay. Okay. I've lost you there now. Let's end it there. I don't wanna spoil this for the viewers, but I want the viewers to know that tomorrow night I will be going to Ismail. I'll take my phone with, and we will do a broadcast between me and him in the car, or wherever. And then you guys are welcome to ask us questions, because I want this. I want this to be out there. I want this interview to be out there. I want our youngsters to know that the choices that they make is gonna, determine where they end up. So I don't want to spoil this. So Ismail, I'm gonna come to you tomorrow night. I'll send you a WhatsApp message, and then tomorrow, me and you are gonna talk about your journey, your book, as well as the choices that you have made over the years. No? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize for this interview tonight. Sound is very bad. I am gonna go to him tomorrow night, and then I will go to his house, and you know what? I want you guys to actually this book, na. Let me tell you something. As baie weinig wat 'n gangster of iemand wat 'n gangsterisme ken 'n boek skrywe oor dit. En hy praat nie oor die nomme in sy hy praat van sy choices, and this is the type of story we need to tell our young people all over the Cape Flats. Um, and even so, our children make choices because of sometimes we as parents don't also know what they're going through. I heard of a story that one of the things that we actually are busy with, a lot of our youngsters turn to drugs, and I was actually chatting with somebody earlier on, and this very confidential, and they mentioned a lot of things to me. And you don't know what's going on in people's houses. You think everything is okay, but it's until you speak to the family and that individuals that you realize, but things is not actually okay. There's things happening behind the scenes, and with knowledge that what our people are writing about, we can use that as a guide to reach out to our young people, because many of our young people are turning to drugs and gangsterism because of us that also don't know how to treat our children and how to actually speak to our youngsters. So I will have this interview with him. I am gonna delete this one, but I will have the interview with him tomorrow night. I'm gonna go to his house. Please do tune in. I will be there 6 o'clock. That will be perfect tomorrow at 6. Yes, I will be there. And let's listen to. It's a guy from the Cape Flats, man. As 'n uncle van die Cape Flats wat 'n boek geskryf het, hy het die verkeerde choices gemaak, but is willing to share it with us. He wrote about it, and for that reason, I need to celebrate him. And I need to make sure that everybody knows about the challenges that our people are facing. So thank you so much. I'll check you guys tomorrow night at what's the thing's name at. I'll try to be there by him 6 o'clock. No, but I will also try. We are also busy now with we need a place where we can get all our people's books together. We need to have our own bookshop. If the people don't want to support us or get their books into into their shops. It is fine. We're gonna do our own thing. We're gonna start our own bookshop. So ik het besok om te hustle gou daar so gou. But I don't want to give away too much. But tune in tomorrow night, and I will let you know where you guys can get the books. And yeah, yes, Paul, we must definitely talk. I'm looking for that, to have a bookshop where we can have our books, man. Die boeke van die Cape Flats, man. Ons mense se boeke. If you go to certain shops, then they tell you, yeah, your book doesn't qualify to be in here. But like this book here, this is the man's life. This is what the man's life is about. This can change people's lives. So some shops won't take this book. But I know if our youngsters from the Cape Flats read this book, it will change their life. It will give them an open mind on what's really happening. So, nou, ons gaan 'n move maak. Ons gaan hy move maak. Ons eie boekshop. Your uncle. Guys, I'll chat to you again. And yeah, let's just spread positivity and love. Even if we just impact one person's life, we don't have to impact the whole world's life. Just one person life. Net een uncle se lewe op die Cape Flats, or se mense se lewe. You know, we need to create more writers, authors. We need to create more professional people, and we need to create less gangsters. There needs to be less gangsters and more professionals. Guys, have a blessed evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Nah? Cheers.